Very shortly, I will be speaking with Councillor Edwin Clark Martin, head of the asset recovery. But uh, let me just ask you this. I don't know if you want to comment on it. You indeed played a crucial role for the CDC in 2023 as national campaign spokesperson. Do you want to remind us what may have been a cause or root cause of your party's defeat?
Well, given what is happening now, and I don't want to be one of those who appears like, a hypocrite now that you are out of power and then you want to start to point out all of the bad things that happen. But Father, if you may recall, many months ago, right after the elections, I was at ELBC. Mm-hmm. And I had a conversation. I don't know if it were with you or with another.
Yeah, I did one. Yeah, I did one with you.
Yes. And I was the one pointing out reasons why I believe we lost the elections. At that time, when I was pointing them out right after the elections, right, we were out of power. President Burger had not done any reburial of Samuel Kedo. So at that time, when I was stating those things, was I also hustling? No, I'm not in the business of trying to say I will point out now because we are not in power. But I think if there's one thing I can identify now that probably is a big reason, and it's not one any particular thing, it's cross-cutting in nature, right? That led to the CDC losing elections. It is this attitude to criticism. It is this attitude of not fostering an environment of criticism, both internally and externally. Leaders must be prepared to withstand criticism and to engage proactively and positively with criticism and to reach out to understand what is the basis for that criticism. But if you adopt an attitude of being above wrong, look, I'll give you one example. I know time is running out before I go. In Liberia, I still recall when Wemope at the time stood against President Salif and he was in the Unity Party. It was during the reign. He paid the ultimate price. There were many others who took positions that were seen to be against the norm of the leadership of their parties. All right? And those are things that should be encouraged, especially when people believe that it is the right way to go. But you cannot start for dissent internally and you expect the institution will grow. Probably in most editions today who are privy to information about our party and about the campaign, everything, but will not speak up, not brave enough to talk like me, will say, maybe if there had been an environment for us to continue to raise those issues internally and receive reception, we would have corrected many things before getting to where we are today. But that is water under the bridge. Like I say, I'm not one to come and castigate people because we are not in power. I respect President Weah and I will continue to respect him. But I will always have my views. Okay. Right? And I'm going to state them. And if it so happens that it coincides with something positive that President Burger is doing, I will commend him, I will laud it, and I will state it. And I believe that nothing in doing so contravenes my rights as a citizen.
Well, Kanio, we have to end there, but I do appreciate, and I really do appreciate your resilience and you know the environment you find yourself. And I know, I read a lot of comments when you post, and I can just imagine. You were just hailed a few months ago for articulating the progress of the CDC. Now, you've been bashed by your very own colleagues, the likes of Rana Dubayu, Azekdo, and all that. But thank you very much for speaking with me this morning on the Super Morning Show.
Thank you so much, Bafla. I absolutely appreciate it. I'm an academic, right? I teach at law school. So I'm accustomed to having views pro and con, for and against. Yeah. It is a democratic system. I respect all of those guys. I have nothing against them. I can understand that some of them are just trying to get President Weah to notice them, like he noticed us. But I always said it's not the right way to go, because President Weah does not respect people who just kowtow with views that are synonymous with his, even though they know and he knows that the other side is the truth. It's the wrong way to ingratiate yourself with President Weah, right? I have forged my political history and my political growth on being objective. That is not going to change. But thank you, Bafle.
Thank you, Kanio. We have to go. Kanio Gbai Bala, former campaign spokesperson, CDC 2023 campaign, presidential campaign. There on the line. My name is Vafle Kamara. Next up, I'll be speaking with Councillor Edwin Clark Martin, chairperson, asset recovery and property retrieval